How I got accepted into 14 universities. Hello, my name is Vlad. You might know me from the Vlad WaXeN YouTube channel. I've had a bit of a personality change, as you can tell. This is Vlad 4 years ago when he started applying for universities. I have right here my personal statement from 4 years ago. I've got my glasses and my shirt. That legit, this shirt used to be good 4 years ago. And I don't know for how long I can wear these glasses for, but I will attempt my best. I decided to make this video because, you know, school is starting in a lot of parts of the world. Some of them in September, some of them already in August. So I just want to tell you all how I started my journey in university. First of all, I would like to tell you that I'm now selling some merchandise for intellectual people that should stay hydrated, so you should definitely check that out. It's really for intellectuals. And if you're going to school or university or high school or kindergarten, you're definitely an intellectual. Oh, I've got a notification. So 14 universities. How did I get into 14 universities? Well, I have been accepted to universities all across Europe, both in my home country, my love Romania, and in the United States. Did I say United States? In the United Kingdom. Because I wanted to study acting. As you can probably tell, I didn't have that much talent at acting. I'm more of a mathematician myself. So I only got accepted to several in the United States. I've got a scholarship, and 5 of them in the UK with the Cluj acting school, Babeș-Bolyai, from the University of Babeș-Bolyai in Romania. That's kind of my small resume, I guess. I just recently, this is an announcement for everyone that watches the video. I haven't told anyone this. I've now gotten accepted for a master's program as well. Yes, I forgot to say that. I'm getting accepted to a lot of universities. Anyway, I'm telling you how I did it. So, I will start with my personal statement. One of the most important things is your personal statement, and because of a lucky person at my workplace, I managed to get hold of my personal statement and the statement from my lecturer about me. Because when you apply to universities, they ask for your teachers to say something nice or bad about you, depending how naughty you are. I will start with my statement just so you see how much of an angel I am, and I was, and then I'll go into seeing how my English teacher saw me when I was in my 10th, 11th grade and asked her for a reference. Oh, my glasses are getting a bit blurry. Sorry for that. We should start. So, I personally believe that acting is the most beautiful way of expressing yourself and sharing with other people your feelings and emotions while performing, be it on stage or on camera. Ever since I first experienced this a couple of years ago, I knew this is what I wanted to do in life. See, right there, it's a great start. It tells them a few things about me, but it makes them to be find out more, to be more intrigued, to find out about the story of my life. And they like those cliche things. The truth is, they don't really like it, but that's what they're looking for. Firstly, obviously, they have to know you have a bit of competent skills into writing essays and letters and how to put your thoughts on paper. So you gotta start, with firstly, secondly, or first hand, the other hand. So firstly, I have always enjoyed speaking in front of other people. Rule number 1, communication. I enjoyed storytelling. This is about acting, watching movies, and reading. Fun fact, I don't really enjoy watching movies. This is why I began to learn other languages so that I can read and watch movies or plays in the original language. And so I learned both English and French. This helped me a lot. And this, you say what you did, and then you gotta brag a bit about yourself, but not too much, just so they see you've done stuff. I took part in many contests, both in Romanian or foreign languages, and I got the chance to win a lot of awards. That doesn't mean anything, that's very vague, but it's fine. You should only tell them a lot of awards because they will teach you in university that that's value judgment, and you shouldn't put that in something written. So because you put that in your letter, they will realize there's also room for development and improvement. Because if you're already a well-established student, we're talking about an undergraduate course now, if you do that and you are already someone that can write books and a PhD and a doctorate, they won't really need to take you to university because you know all the skills you would learn in your undergrad. So you have to think you gotta leave room for improvement in your application. And then you go on and brag about yourself with examples. And I would suggest give real examples. And if you don't have real examples, my advice is just do stuff. Really. Like best monologue at the national contest Marin Sorescu for 3 years in a row. Best performance and second best performance in 2 different years at the national contest Le Théâtre de mon Cœur. Just to name a few. Again, more stuff, but you're not gonna put all of them because you don't want to waste their time. My drama road began rather strangely. This is to get them to know you. I always was the kid with the most of the extracurricular activities, and everybody knew that. So when one of the boys in our high school's theater club couldn't be present at one event, they had to find a replacement for him. And when the replacement couldn't make it either, see, such a drama, tragedy, they had to find someone else. My Romanian teacher asked me if I could do it, and as always, I said I will try it. See, I'm down to try new challenges. I'm taking onto new things onto my life. These glasses are killing me. I enjoyed the rehearsals despite spending 6 to 8 hours every weekend day for 6 weeks while practicing prior to the contest. 2 days prior to the big day, this is very wrong by the way, one of the girls asked me if I would like to take part of the monologue contest as well. And again, accepting the challenge, this is just accepting the challenge, I said, I do not know what is that supposed to mean. And she said that everything I have to do is to learn the script she was going to give to me. So I'm very receptive and I just want to do things. But more important than this, wait. That is exactly what I did. And 2 days later, I won 2 awards. One for the best monologue and one for the third best performance in a play. But more important than the simple words, I want to, wait, that's wrong. I discovered something that got me addicted. The love for performing. The love of making people in theater sigh, laugh, and feel everything you do. 2 years since that moment, I got the opportunity to star in an indie movie, which still is in post-production. That's what I said 4 years ago when I wrote this. The movie is still in post-production, which was an amazing experience that made me love acting even more. As previously mentioned, back to the essay form, I always had and still have a lot of activities besides acting. I've been playing volleyball for 8 years as a middle blocker, volunteering in a leaders group, and after I became the leader, basically I did a lot of things. You just tell them a lot of stuff. Finally, I want to study drama to perfect myself in this art and learn a lot more about acting and theater in general so that I can further my career and achieve my dream. My dream of using my skills for impressing people and making them feel what I do, either on stage or on camera, and pursue a career as a successful actor, because that's what all institutions want. They want you to be a successful graduate, so then they will get recognition that they were a great university that prepared you for it. Although the reality is probably not, unless you study medicine. I saw a great joke several years ago before I enrolled for university, especially for acting, for drama school or acting school. How would I play a tree before going to university for acting? How would I play a tree after graduating from acting school or drama school? The difference is right there in the eyes. And now the creme de la creme. Honestly, when this came through, I was really proud because I came from a European school. I had to see this before I submitted it, whereas most people don't get to see it. So I was really happy because my English teacher I really respected a lot. I respected most of my teacher, but she was one of the stricter ones, so that was really impressive to see the things she said about me. Obviously, because I applied to so many universities, she wrote it more as a general letter. So it starts with, to whom it may concern. I am writing this letter to strongly recommend Vlad Cătușanu for your university program. I have known him since 2013 in my capacity as an English teacher at Mircea cel Bătrân National College, where he is currently studying in a social science class. Throughout high school years, Since he has been my student, Vlad has proved to be a very sociable, ambitious, intelligent, and imaginative student with an inquiring mind and a keen sense of humor. This is, by the way, my new Instagram bio. You can follow me on Instagram, WaXeN. Please, thank you very much. Buy the merch and subscribe. He has managed to impress me with his diligence, energy, and enthusiasm, but above all with his originality, passion for arts, more precisely theater, Latino dances, and filmmaking, as well as team sports such as tag rugby and volleyball. His grades, this is funny, his grades have usually been well above average. And he has constantly proved to be dedicated to the study of the school's subjects he likes, particularly English, French, Romanian, and social sciences, ranging from theater festivals and monologue contests to dance and sport competitions to projects, workshops, and many other various educational issues, all of which have given him the opportunity to test and boost his self-confidence, I've lost it on the way, and self-control, as well as to improve his communication and organizational skills. Don't worry, you'll lose all the organizational skills when you go to university. I know Vlad Catușanu well enough. I like that she plugs in my name. It's like, only if you put WaXeN, like I know WaXeN subscribe well enough to confirm that he has excellent interpersonal skills and works equally. That's one thing that universities want to know, that you're able to work in a group, because for a majority, probably more than 90% of careers, you will have to work with other people. And especially because we live in a day and age when a lot of people struggle with communication and teamwork, this is actually one of the most valuable and looked for skills in job applications, university applications, and just in anything, to be honest. Interpersonal skills and works equally well independently and in a group or a team. He also displays good leadership potential and problem-solving or decision-making skills when involved in group projects and activities. This is probably one of the reasons why Vlad was the vice president and of the student council. I also did that. 2013 and 2015, president of the NGO Lycaios Young Leaders Group for almost 1 year. Patience, discipline, and rigorousness are also some of his qualities, which have been undoubtedly developed by his keen interest in sports. I readily endorse his plan to attend your university, where I'm certain he will find the proper environment and guidance for the type of research he contemplates. And that was it. That's two of the most important steps of completing your application for university. Obviously, half of it is being good, I would say. So there's obviously two halves in that. One of them is you knowing what to write about yourself and you writing a really great personal statement and put a bit of personality in it. That's the best advice I can give you, like all the jokes aside, everything aside. So this is, buy the merch. Put your personality in and be yourself. Don't put down things you haven't done. If you've been medic trainee, I don't know, nurse trainee when you were 6, that's what you put down. You don't invent things, because you're lying to them. You'll get to university, they will see through it, and you might get in trouble. Put the personality in it and just be yourself. So that's the first part. Good personal statement. And the second part, I would argue it's a bit harder to make it really good unless you ask your teachers to lie for you. You have to be an exemplary student and model, because your teachers or your work colleagues or the people that will write the reference for you will have all of those things to write genuinely about you. And when it's written genuinely, it comes across as real, and when it comes across as real competence, that's when you get rewarded. And that's when you get rewarded with university offers, you get awarded for your hard work. That's how you get to progress, and that's how you get to get a job. But maybe this is a video for another time. I was Vlad in 2015, 4 years ago, 2016, 3 years ago. Hope you enjoyed this. If you want more university videos, I actually have more university videos and why you should go to university videos on my channel, so please check them out. If you want other things, please ask me in the comments below and I'll let you know. Don't forget to buy the hydrated intellectual merch. Only intellectuals stay hydrated. Only real intellectuals stay hydrated with the merch below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and see you next time, whatever I do.